Welcome back, guys, to the Tatum Talk Show. Guys, where good is the enemy of great. Guys, I got an action-packed show. I'm going to talk about, first we're going to talk about like how to get stars and rank, because a lot of times I get like question all the time. People are like, man, Derrick, man, how do I get stars or how do I get ranked? So I'm going to go through that. Then we're going to talk about like some things that also affect athletes and why athletes don't make it. Why you hear about some of these top stars, these 5 stars, these 4-star recruits, well, how they didn't make it. Well, I'm going to talk about that. And then we're going to go in a little bit more just on the football life. Like, what is football and how do I feel about football right now? So first, man, how do I get stars and ranked? I get that question probably at least once a week, or more than that. How do I get stars and ranked? So the whole object of football is, listen, you want to get a college scholarship. Like that's the whole object. But before you get a scholarship, most of the time is kids get ranked or they get stars. Now, let me tell you something, guys. What's going on is stars and rankings have become a big money grab. So at the youth age, especially, I'm going to say it again. At the youth age, it's a big money grab for rankings. All right, so what you see in basketball and football, there's a bunch of these companies that are just popping up out of nowhere and they're ranking kids. And some of them have good reputations and some of them are just straight money grabs. All right, now when my son is one of the top basketball players in the country, probably one of the top football players too, and for 2031 class. And when I say we get invited to camps and combines and basketball camps every single, I'll say twice a month. And when I tell him, he's like, well, son, but dad, son, so-and-so was ranked this. I said, man, I don't give a damn about a ranking. All right? Like it's all about the work. Like, I think everybody's skipping the story. You want the glory, but you got to write that story first. And to me is the main focus, this is for every parent, I'm going to say it again, every parent, you should be focused on getting your son better, okay? That's the main thing. Like, the stars and rankings will come, but you cannot be a slouch thinking you're going to get stars and rankings, okay? Like it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. But, so let me tell you how you get stars and rankings. So first of all, look at your son. Look around your area and say, okay, is my son the best person on his football team? Is he the best player at his position? Is he the best player on his team? Okay, yes or no? Most times it's going to be no. All right, it's going to be no, okay? Now, is he the best player in his league? Yes or no? Most times it should be no, okay? Like, it's just what it is. Is he the best player in the state or one of the best players in the state? Most times it's going to be no. So if not, and this is everybody, you got to put in more work. Like, you got, like days, listen, some kids are self-motivated. I was self-motivated. I was able to train myself, work hard, and able to get a scholarship just training myself. That's not the case. These kids are too distracted nowadays. They're not going to just go out there and train themselves unless they have a regimen and somebody breathing on their back every day telling them what to do. So that's the first thing, is you got to put in the work. Now, not just any work. Guys, it's so much things you can find now on YouTube, on social media. There are guys that got paid. Like, listen, I post my drills, but I don't post everything I do. Man, there's guys, you can go to YouTube or Instagram, you can find guys post all their drills. You can go there and you can just follow that routine, all right? Now, but stars and rankings from like major publications, okay? There's a bunch of publications ranking kids in youth age and middle school. But when you get to high school, there's like 3 main publications that rank kids. So you have ESPN ranking, which is credible, all right, because it's ESPN. You have On3. On3 is basically the same writers from 247 Sports and Rivals. They're on 3. And then you have 247 Sports and you have Rivals. So you have 4 main ranking companies, all right? Now, they rank kids that are what they perceive as prospects, meaning are you a college prospect? Now, just because you're not ranked in high school doesn't mean you're not a college prospect. But if you are, that means you've been noticed to be a college prospect. Well, how do you get rankings? Well, first thing is, guys, and it's something that you can't even control, is size. All right? Size is 95% of the battle. I'm sorry to say, all you undersized kids, all you undersized dogs and size don't matter. Size matters. Like, size, listen, ask any woman does size matter, okay? Size matters, okay? You can say what you want to say. It don't matter. No, size matters, y'all. Like, you will never, I'm going to say it again with a capital N. You will never see a 5'9" D lineman playing for Alabama. You won't see a 5'9" D lineman starting for Georgia. You won't. So size matters. So don't tell me size don't matter. Well, so one parent was like, well, my son, he's small, but he got a lot of heart. I'm saying, that's great. He's 5'8", and he's 160 pounds. Now, what happens when he go against that 6'2", 240-pound guy with a lot of heart? Like, it's just nature of physics. The big guy gonna win. So size matters, guys. Again, you can't control that. So that's why I said 95% of it is size. So that's why. So size is one. Okay. 2, here's the thing that how you get ranked. Be realistic. Say it again. Be realistic. Understanding where your son is at. All right. So what you need to do is, if your son is undersized, then you have to be exceptional somewhere else. So while you're working hard, you can't be small, out of shape, and slow. Like, if you're going to be small, you got to be the best athlete on the field. You got to be fast and athletic. All right? A lot of guys, like, don't tell me you slept on and your son undersized, but he's slow as hell. You know, I call that lunch. That's lunch, okay, in a while. Like, you not about to be small and slow and that athletic, think you're going to get stars or ranking or get a college scholarship. That's not going to happen. Like this is the part of football that I hate talking to parents about, because like and I know I lose money on this because you know why? I'm real with you. Most people gonna tell you, oh, come on, I can take little Johnny. Listen, man, little Johnny ain't gonna make it, y'all. I'm just telling you, little Johnny ain't gonna make it unless little Johnny got some dog in him, okay? And fast. So like, you parents, okay, if you want to get ranked, your son got to be fast. Like, that's one thing. Working hard is the number one thing, but you being realistic, but he got to get faster. So what I tell people all the time is just run track. Like, oh, I can't afford training. Well, you can't afford training. Go on YouTube, go on IG, find some drills that your son can do and have him run track, okay? Okay, have him run track so we can get faster, all right? And then you got to go to the right camps, okay? There's a bunch of camps out here. Again, most camps are money grabs, all right? Most camps are money grabs. And let me tell you how you identify if it's a good camp. 1, if it's a national camp, meaning like people from all over the country are coming to that camp. 2, then you got to understand this, if there is going to be national media there. Because again, if you want to get ranked, you want to be at a camp where there's guys that are ranked, have stars and ranking, and then you want to go against those guys, and you want to make sure the media is there to see it. Like, why go to a camp if no media is going to be there? So you have a good day, but nobody saw it. You want to go to a camp where the media is going to be. Now, if there's going to be kids with stars and rankings there, I guarantee you media is going to be there, because that's how they make money. They make money by filming, taping, and interviewing the guys with stars and rankings. Then you saying, well, hold on. I'm telling you, this is how you get stars and rankings. You go to camps where guys with stars and rankings are going to be attending, and you go against those guys. All right? And then, again, I told you size. So, you know, you got to be size, be realistic, go to the right camps. You got to work hard. Like, to me, those are how you get stars and rankings. Those things right there have to fit. Now, again, if you're not the ideal size, so some kids you say, well, so-and-so, we got ranked and my son killed him in a game. Well, guess what? So-and-so is 6'5", 320. I can't teach that. Like, I can't teach 6'5", 320. Well, my son killed him. Yeah, but your son is 5'10", 220, baby. He's 5'10", 220. He not growing no more. But see, y'all living in la-la land right now because y'all be thinking because you beat somebody who got offers, you deserve his offers. No, you don't. You don't deserve his offers. You just had a good game against him. That's it. Great. You had a great game against him. Good job. All right? But somebody always told me, Derrick, man, count your own money. Stay out somebody else's pockets. Don't worry about what nobody else offers got. Worry about what you can get. Now, just because you dominated a 5-star or 4-star player doesn't mean you're a 5-star or 4-star player. That's just what it is, y'all. All right? So, but you believe that. And this is the issue that parents always say, and I'm going to look at both cameras, okay? Parents, you think because your son played good against this top-ranked guy that he's automatically going to be ranked. No, he's not. No, he's not. Because size matters. I'm going to tell you again, size matters. You don't believe me? Ask any woman that size matters. I'm telling y'all, size matters, guys. Like, you got to be like it's just like this, guys. So, you know what? I got a free gift for everybody. At the end of this, I'll make sure I give everybody a free gift because I need everybody to understand how size really matters. I'm going to get a free gift. Stay to the end. Take to the end. And I promise you, I got a free gift for everybody watching the show. All right? But you got to understand that if my son is undersized, what schools can my son play at? See, and that's where we go into stars and the rankings is you got to understand that, okay, well, maybe my son not a 4-star or a 5-star because of size. Well, then can he at least get an offer? Yeah, he can if he got good grades and he got decent size. Yes, but you cannot be a guy who think just because you played well against a guy that's ranked that you automatically should be ranked or automatically should have stars, guys. So that's my take on how to get stars and rankings, guys. Stay to the end, and I got a free gift, because this show was brought to you by. Welcome back, guys, to the Tatum Talk Show, where good is the enemy of great. Guys, I want to piggyback on my next segment. I want to talk about why do a lot of top athletes don't make it. See, because we always hear about these top guys, these 4-star, these 5-star, these 3-star guys, and we figure out why they don't make it. Now, there's a lot of factors going into that, guys, a lot. So I want to take it back from why guys don't make it. A lot of these top guys don't make it. So and if you don't believe me, go look on the top 100 list from 3 years ago, from 2 years ago, and those, or 4 years ago, every single kid that was ranked a 5-star should have been a first-round draft pick. Every one of them. Or they should have been drafted by now. Okay? Every kid that was a 4-star should have been drafted. There 3 or 4 years ago. All right? And the reason these kids don't make it, all right, football, there's a lot of factors, man. But I want to just go on some things that I know about. Let's go number one, attitude. Attitude, a lot of kids that are star players have bad attitudes. Not all of them, because some of them make it, but most of them have bad attitudes. So, and let me tell you where it starts from. It starts from park ball. All right? It starts from, you got to think, they be kissing a 9-year-old's ass, in park ball. They allow this kid, because he's so good, they allow him to come late to practice, allow him not to work hard in practice, allow him to miss practices. So, but he that good though. He's really that good. He still dominates the game. And that attitude with that kid, it carries with him. So then all of a sudden he goes to middle school and, coming late, don't work hard. But he's so dominant. He's still dominating. He's still balling. Okay. Now it's to a point where now the moms and the dads start to feel entitled. So when they going places, they getting free stuff. Hey, man, come to my camp. Hey, man, play 7-7 with us. Hey, man, play my AU basketball team. So now this same kid, everything is free. So he expects the people to just cater to him and do for him. But guess what? He never learns humility. He never learns how to give back. All right? So again, this same kid, he go to high school. Man, he just that dominant, y'all. Like, it's some kids out here like that where they don't even work that hard, but he just that dominant. And his high school coach allows him to get away with the same stuff he was doing since 9 years old. So guess what, though? He get on campus, we ain't having that. Like, when you get on a college campus, for real, them stars and rankings help you a little bit, meaning it gets you the opportunity, but it can't get you a starting spot. All right? So now, this is the first time in his life where a coach told him, no, you gonna do it my way, not your way, and the kid attitude is messed up, and now he don't like me, listen, I'm gonna say F that, all right, F that. All you people that was a 4-star or a 5-star, you complaining, take this hand, and slap yourself twice, all right, because you chose that school. It was all good when you're on social media bragging about, blessed to have my 35th offer. Blessed to have my 40th offer. Oh, man, I love this school. I love this coach. Oh, you do. You do. because that's the what I call the courting phase. So you get on campus, and now you got to be disciplined and your attitude in the right place, because since you're 9 years old, you had a bad attitude and you still made it because you were that good. But then you get on college campuses and everybody can play. Everybody good. So now you mad at the coach, talking about they hating on me. Man, listen, y'all. Coach wants ballers, all right? This coach wants to win, like for the most part, y'all. And this is something that y'all need to learn about. Y'all need to know this. For the most part, not all the times, for the most part, colleges play the best player, all right? For the most part. Again, there's every team that's have guys that should be playing that wasn't playing, but some teams have so much talent that it don't even matter who's starting. Look at UNLV. All right, this is something recent. UNLV quarterback, I know this is going to be talked about for years to come, so this is going to be a timeless episode. UNLV quarterback was 4-0. He decides that something happened with the NIL where he didn't get all his money or whatever. We don't know what happened, but he decided to basically quit, lead the team. Now, when he left, the other quarterback, doing just as good. So in that situation right there, they had just two great quarterbacks and one just started. But for the most part, though, again, in college, they're going to play the best players. So these top kids don't make it because their attitudes are in the wrong place. All right? Attitude is everything. That's something I live by. Now, let's talk about the next thing is, I'm going to talk about women and drugs. And it's like women and drugs. I've seen so many kids when I played at Kentucky lose their scholarship over a woman or drugs. And it's just crazy how that a young man that's on scholarship that has everything going for him will allow drugs to come into their life. Now, but guess what, guys? Those drugs did not start, though, in college. That's the thing about it, is like these kids have been experimenting with drugs since they were 13, 14 years old. It's just that nobody ever checked them on it. No adult ever said something to them about it. No adult ever actually said, you know what, man, what are you doing? So these are things that I'm seeing, and then the women. So, like, think about this, y'all. Y'all see all these NBA players and all these NFL players, and it's like they always get in trouble. Y'all dating the wrong women. Like, y'all dating the wrong women. Like, come on, man. Like, all right, have these guys be lames. And listen, nothing wrong with being a lame, okay? But I'm just saying, have these guys be lames. They get in college, you know, they attractive. Now they feel like, oh, man, I can get any woman I want. You know, I'm the man. And then you choose the wrong woman, and then now you mad at the woman. No, I'm not mad. Listen, women ain't stupid. They out here trying to get it too. But it's your fault if you allow yourself to get involved with these women that have nothing going for themselves. Like it's crazy, man. Like Bryce Young was dating a girl. Then all of a sudden, he having a bad year, and then Tyrese Maxey signed a max deal, and the same girl that was dating Bryce Young, who was the first pick of the draft for Carolina Panthers. Tyrese Maxey played for the Philadelphia Sixers. He signed a max deal, and all of a sudden, he dating the same girl that Bryce Young had. Like, come on, Tyrese. I ain't saying she ain't the right one, but she ain't the right one. Come on, man. Like, man, I'm not dating no woman that goes from this athlete to this athlete, and then when this athlete on top, she want to date him. I ain't with it. I ain't with none of that. Like, I'm telling y'all, man, like, stay away from them. So we got attitude, we got drugs, and we got women. To me, those are the three most important things. But let me give y'all one more. It's really work ethic. I think because, again, a lot of these top athletes, they've never had to work for their position. So they never had to understand, I got to go grind and I got to go beat this guy, okay? And you got to think, they've been a top guy their whole life, so now they didn't get in their way, now they want to transfer. That's why the portal filled up right now, because kids don't want to fight. They have no more fight no more. They want to just all hand it to them. We're not understanding that. Guess what? When you go to college, everybody has that size, that dog. Everybody was the best in their area. So that's why you got to develop that attitude of being a dog at a young age. That's why you got to have a work ethic at a young age, because you can't just turn the lights on when you get 18 years old when you go to college. that light got to be turned on at 9, 10, 11 years old when you first start playing sports, because I'm telling you, I tell my son every day, hey, man, it's somebody in a small town just like you, work hard, a dog, but you know why he ain't ranked? Because he ain't got the exposure, because he ain't got a dad in his life. So he working hard every day, pushing himself. I said, and then when you meet that guy, you going to know that's him. You going to know that's him. He going to be the guy like, man, this is the guy that my dad was talking about. I said, and you got to be ready to dominate him, because if not, he coming for it all. All right? I'm telling y'all, so like, that's the thing about it. You a 5-star, okay? You go look it up, guys. Look at all the 5 stars that didn't make it. I guarantee you, it was some 3-star on that roster took their spot. Some guy that wasn't even ranked as high, some guy from some small town, from some small school you never heard of, but this guy was a monster. It's just that he didn't have the opportunities to go to camps and get ranked like this 5-star or 4-star guy. But when you see him, so when that guy see him, I'm ranked number 1 in the state of Georgia. I'm ranked top 5 in the country. And this guy ranked nothing, ranked 470 in the country, and wound up taking his spot because he got that dog in him, and he been working hard his whole life. That's a reason why a lot of top kids don't make it, y'all. Attitude, drugs, girls, and they don't have that work ethic, that mindset of being a dog. Guys, man, this is why they don't make it. It's a lot of other factors. Now, of course, you got to be in the right scheme, the right coach. That's whatever. But I'm talking about those main few things, guys. This segment is brought to you by... We're back, guys, with the Tatum Talk Show, guys, where good is the enemy of great. Guys, when I say that good is the enemy of great, I mean it. All right? I mean that with passion in my voice, because I think too many people are accepting good and not want to be great. And you look all around, that's what society like says. Football, man, we're in a bad spot right now, y'all. Y'all know that we're in a bad spot, and NIL didn't do this. Like a lot of y'all who don't like the NIL, who hate on NIL, like just shut up. Like, shut up talking on NIL ruined football. No, it didn't, man. These good old boys, these others, these guys, the NCAA, whatever you want to call them, they've been robbing these boys for the last 30, 40 years. They've been robbing them. Because if they wasn't, then why all this money all of a sudden come out? Like, they been getting that money. Anytime you see a kid getting $100,000, $200,000, $500,000, $1 million, that means they worth 10 times that amount. Think about it. I'm not gonna pay somebody, an employee, what you are. I'm not gonna pay an employee $500,000 if I ain't gonna make at least $5 million on him, $2.5 million. So come on, y'all. So shut up. What that talk about? NIL ruined football. It didn't ruin football. It exposed football. All right. So, but the NIL is a problem for people who don't understand the NIL. Okay. So let's bring it back, y'all. Football. Let's tell y'all the issue I got with football. So the issue I got with football right now is, you can be an average to bad coach and still win. You can think about it. You can be an average to bad coach and still win nowadays. And that's the thing about sports, that it can blind you, because there's a lot of that going on from park ball on up. Think about it. You go to any city, any football city. Let's go to Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Nashville. Let's go to Cleveland. Wherever they play some good football at. Texas, all over Texas, California, even New Jersey. And you're going to find you that main team, those main teams, those main park ball travel teams. All right, now, I respect the old school travel ball coaches. I respect them who doing it the right way. But I don't respect all these guys who you got the best damn team, all the best players, and then you beat somebody and you want to act all crazy and stupid on social media. Like, come on, bro. You got the whipstick. You got the whipstick. Man, it's teams in Georgia and all age groups from 6U to 14U who got literally on a team, they got 30, 40 players. They got like 20 of the top 70 players on one team. So y'all supposed to win. Y'all supposed to win, but I don't like how this average to bad coach is winning because they got the best team. And then what happens is you parents, y'all fall into the trap because you gotta like it's like this. You got a coach that know how to coach, that loves your son, that do everything for your athlete, but because they ain't winning, you gonna leave. You gonna leave because we ain't winning. Man, this is about I'm playing the long-term game, baby. This is about development. Okay? So if and it's your fault as a parent. This y'all ain't gonna like this right here. It is your fault as a parent if you got bad coaching. What do you mean, Derrick? Well, what I mean is right here. Now, you can't predict a bad coach, but you can see it. You can see it. Like I've been blessed. My son and daughter, so they've been playing sports. We may have they played on at least 10 teams total from when they were 7-year-olds and now. They may have had one bad coach. Well, you're lucky you live in Atlanta. No, man, it ain't that. It's because I put my kids in position to win. I don't just join any program because they're winning. What I do is I go talk to the coaches. I go look at their work, and I don't just look at the winning because see, listen, y'all. Let me call all these, and let me call all these fake trainers and these fake 7v7 coaches out. And I'm gonna do another segment on this. Oh my God, Buck get in here though later on my next show. But these liars, man. I'm calling y'all liars. You are a liar. If a team has nothing but D1 guys on his team, 7-on-7, or a trainer, he a goddamn lie. If a team or a trainer want to show you, oh, I got nothing but D1 guys, you a goddamn lie. You a liar. You a liar. That means the only way you can get a 7-on-7 team with a bunch of D1 guys, that means you paid for them. You just paid for them. You paid. There's no way I can coach and I get 22 guys in my program signed per year. There's no way I can have 20 guys that are D1 every year. It's impossible because too many guys are size and the speed ain't there. So and these trainers, what they do is, okay, they'll take a kid already developed. Same thing with 7-on-7 coaches. Not all of them, most of them. Not all, but most of them. And take somebody already developed, who already been with somebody else's program, and as soon as they get good, oh man, come over here for free, man. Hey man, hey man, this is what I'll do. I'll pay for, your uniform. I'll pay for your travel. I'll pay for your mom to come for you to play 7-on-7 with us. That's what happened a lot of times. Then that same guy, he posts all on social media. Look at all my kids. I'm like, man, shut your lying ass up, man. Man, you a liar. But see, I ain't even combative. Like y'all gonna get on my nerves, and I'm gonna start calling y'all out. But I ain't even gonna do that, all right? Because our program in Atlanta area, I can say this with my chest, with my chest. Pretty much every single program, 7-on-7, trainers to high school, has had an elite talent kid that performed well. I ain't saying just a slappy. If y'all want to call me out, I can go to every top school in the Atlanta area, every top 7-on-7 program in the Atlanta area. I guarantee you they've had a kid from my program that performed well with them. Guarantee it. So please don't, hey, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't push me when y'all trying to talk about what we not doing, because I can call all of them out. All right, but I'm gonna keep it civil right now. I'm gonna keep it real cool. So that's something right there, y'all. Then let's talk about just the attitude of the parents, y'all. Like I think everybody say, well, what's changing football, man? Because listen, y'all, and y'all always want to talk about these coaches. Listen, if you got a bad coach, let your son go through that for that 1 year, figure that out, and then you leave. But don't leave in the middle of the season. Don't let your son go through that adversity. You parents, y'all the one, do not let your son go through adversity, and then now you wonder why 35 years old, and he still ain't got a good job or a good woman or a good life. Because when he was 8 and 9 years old, you pulled him from this park, went to that park, pulled him from that park, went to that high school. You let him go through that adversity so he never knew how to fight. That's the issue. It's the parents. Coaches ain't changed. Coaches been liars. Coaches been racist. Coaches have been demeaning to kids. That ain't changed. What's changed is the attitudes of the parents. And this is why coaching has went down to a level of no return, because even me, guys, I'm retiring in 6 years. I'm a great coach, but I'm retiring in 6. You know why? Because I am tired. I am tired of the nonsense I got to go through with parents. So when my son graduates, I got one more class and I'm retiring. So guess what? All the coaches like me, the good ones, they're all saying, you know what? Hey, man, I'm tired of this nonsense. I'm going to go ahead and retire, let them have it. And then now you see these younger coaches, these coaches with less experience who are coaching, and then you're mad because it's bad coaching. But y'all ran them off. Y'all ran the good coaches off. Y'all running me off. Okay? Y'all doing it. Because I love coaching, but I don't love the nonsense that I got to deal with parents when I'm trying to do the right thing by helping your son. All right, guys, man, that show right there, man, that is it for today, guys. That is the Tatum Talk Show, guys. I am excited about how this is going, but that is it, guys. If you want to see more, make sure you hit the subscribe button. This is the Tatum Talk Show, where good is the enemy of great.